What is up, guys? And in today's video, I'll be doing my worries and concerns for Halloween Ends. They are planning to start filming next month, which is just crazy to think about. Just a month away. We're probably, just a month, 2 months, just a month, 2 months away. We're going to start getting news about Halloween Ends, like really solid news. So this is my worries and concerns for Halloween Ends. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest in this video. There's going to be certain things that people's not going to like in this video. And I'm going to be brutally honest about them. And if you like what I say, you like this video, you like what I have to say, you want to hear more, make sure you smash the like button, please subscribe. Let's get right into this video. So, what are my worries and concerns for Halloween Ends? That it's going to be super predictable. That it's going to be very predictable, and you're going to see the outcome. And to be honest, I already know what that outcome is going to be. I mean, you got to think about it like this. If Laurie Strode does die in Halloween Ends, it's going to surprise me. But they really want to keep her alive. And to be honest with you, I don't understand the reason keeping Laurie alive. You could agree, disagree. But me personally, I don't see the point of keeping Laurie alive. You could say she's the moneymaker. I disagree. I think Michael's the moneymaker, but we can, disagree on that. But personally, Laurie, not the moneymaker. I'm sorry to say that, but she's not. Michael is. So to keep her alive, I don't understand that. They really, really want to keep her character alive for some reason. Off topic for a minute, even though I personally feel like keeping her alive in 2018 hurted the story. Keeping her alive in Kills hurted the story. I've said my piece on that, and I said why I feel like that. But back on topic here. My prediction and theory and one of my concerns is for Halloween Ends, it's going to end like this. Laurie takes out the boogeyman once and for all. Laurie gets the upper hand and she, just runs off in the sunset. Basically, Laurie lives. Like, I guarantee you, I'm calling it now. If Laurie dies, it's going to be very surprising. But I'm calling it now. She lives. And she gets the upper hand, and it's going to be super, super predictable. I'm sure it's going to make a lot of people happy, but for me, as just a person that just wants her character to die and just let them move on, it's going to be super disappointing and just a very unsatisfying ending, in my personal opinion at least. The other concern and worry that I do have about Halloween Ends is, again, one of my favorite characters out of this whole trilogy would be Alice. I really wish she was the main focus in Kills. But the point is, I think, again, she's going to get pushed to the side. And Laurie and these new characters, yes, they said there's new characters for some reason in this movie. I feel like Alice is just going to be pushed to the side again. At that point, if your plan was always to push Alice to the side, why didn't you kill her off? What was the point? So I personally do feel like that. The Alice is just going to get swept to the side once again for Laurie and these new characters that, to be honest, nobody asked for. But I personally do feel like that yes, Alice sadly will be swept to the side, and I think that is super disappointing. But it is what it is. I don't make the movies. The other thing, now I call this one, it's going to be a controversial way of, describing it, but I call it the Halloween resurrection effect. Now, what do I mean by the Halloween resurrection effect? I'm not talking about Halloween Ends has a kung fu moment in it. What I'm talking about is the Halloween resurrection ending where Michael opens up his eyes. And ever since then, people's been wanting some sort of, some sort of, sequel, just some sort of, conclusion to that story. Whether that be a direct sequel, whether that be a soft reboot, people want more. And what I mean is, think about this for a minute. Halloween Ends, they finally do it. They kill Laurie off. They finally do it. They kill Laurie off. Alice kills Michael. She lives. She's Alice. She lives. Hawkins lives. and one of the new characters lives that we actually get attached to. So that's 3 characters that can carry on a brand new movie, bringing in some new blood, right? So 3 new characters that live, and guess what? This is the last one of the trilogy. We're not getting any more. So I do feel like that yes, I call it the Halloween Resurrection effect because of that. You know, what happened in the Halloween Resurrection ending, you know, yes, Halloween Resurrection wasn't that successful, but still, you know, you kind of have to think about that. If people's, if people want something, it's going to make money, so you should do it. So I personally feel like that Halloween Ends is going to kind of have that same problem, where Halloween Ends is going to end on this very cliffhanger ending, but to the studio, it's going to be very, closed, but to us, it's very open, and we want more. And I've said it here, in the next 3 years, they're going to announce a Halloween remake, and it's going to hurt that remake. You know, maybe not be as successful as 2018's Halloween, just because, of how they've ended Halloween Ends. Yes, you can say, well, what if they bring back, the director and that whole team? Yes, they could very well do that, but a lot of them said they're moving on to new projects. A lot of them, said they're moving on to new projects. I mean, sure, you can bring in a new director to do a Halloween Ends sequel, which, to be honest, I'd be fine with that. But I don't see them doing that. I just don't see them doing that. I just have that feeling. Man, that Halloween Ends, what I like to call it, the Halloween, resurrection effect, where now, we're going to be talking about, we want a sequel to Halloween Ends 10 years from now, and by 10 years from now, we probably already have like 4 remake, not 4 remakes, excuse me, a remake, where there's like 4 movies in a timeline, and, and then probably talks of maybe like a TV show. So it's going to be very interesting. And, even though I think the Halloween franchise is at a very good state and a very good place, I still have my worries and concerns for the franchise, because I no one talks about that. I feel like if Halloween ends, no pun intended, ends on a moment where we want more and they don't give it to us, it's going to hurt the rest of the franchise, because you can't make everybody happy, and yes, it will hurt the franchise. I may make a part 2 to this video sometime in January, but this is just how I feel at the moment. And I just want to say this: will I be seeing Halloween Ends opening day? Yes. Am I hyped for Halloween Ends? Yes. But I'm not that over the moon about it as I was, say, with 2018 or Kills. I mean, I'm being honest. I'm not that excited for Ends. Yes, again, I am excited for it, but I was more excited for 2018 and Kills than I am for Ends. Because, again, I've already said it. I feel like Ends will just, again, no pun intended, will just end on a very unsatisfying ending. It's going to be very predictable. And, yeah, and again, I feel like they haven't learned their lesson about this. They haven't learned their lesson about this. There's going to be more random moments. There's going to be more just random moments and scenes. It dates back all the way to 2018. Where, the first thing that, that comes to my mind when I think about Halloween 2018 is the whole scene where, like, the officers are sitting there talking about their food. And I believe, yes, there is a deleted scene where that's actually extended. And fast forwarding to Halloween Kills, and he's actually in the opening at the bar scene for some reason, but it's the guy that's running around the hospital. I call him, the penguin, because he looks like, the penguin, but he's running around the hospital, and again, he's at the bar scene. Again, why? And then not only that, but they extend that whole scene. No one likes that scene, and they actually thought people would. They actually sat there and like, you know what? People really want to see a random, this random guy that escaped Smith's Grove. They really want to see him. They really want to see him. Rather than Michael and Alice. No, we want to see Michael, Alice, and Lori and Hawkins. We don't want to see this random guy running around the hospital and crashing cars. We don't want to see that. And yes, again, like I said, they haven't learned their lesson. And I feel like there's going to be 2 this time. I feel like there's going to be 2 random scenes that go on forever. Again, but yeah, these are my worries and concerns for Halloween Ends. I'm very curious to know, what are your worries and concerns for Halloween Ends? I think personally, I've been brutally honest in this video. Like I've said, I am excited. I may sound, hypocritical, because I am saying that I am excited for Halloween Ends, but I'm also saying I'm not that excited for Halloween Ends, just because I'm not that over the moon about Halloween Ends as I was for 2018 and Kills. It's just Halloween Ends, I'm not that thrilled and over the moon, just because, number one, I just kind of have that feeling Halloween Ends will be predictable and is very unsatisfying. And I already know what to expect, like, when it comes to, the marketing. Like, they're going to make us wait forever for a trailer, going to make us wait forever for a poster. They're going to let all these leaks flood out. They're going to, let certain things be spoiled. Again, so I know what to expect, and it just kind of disappoints me. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, what are your worries and concerns for Halloween Ends. I'm very curious to know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Catch you guys in the next video.